Hey guys, so it may actually surprise you to learn that actually most leaders and most CEOs suffer from some form of imposter syndrome. And so if we take that word syndrome, actually, it's not really that helpful and it's not really that accurate, but it's the word that most people use. It's not really a syndrome as much as it is a feeling. It's a feeling that we want to escape, and it's a feeling that we're being an imposter. And often that we're told that it's not true that we're being an imposter and we just need to get over it, and it's something that happens to smart, intelligent leaders. But actually, the opposite is true. When you're feeling like an imposter, it's because your brain lacks what we call prediction and response. It can't predict how it's going to respond in the future based on who it's being right now in this moment. And the reason that leaders often feel like imposters is because they tend to lead from a place of this is how you should lead, or this is how you're supposed to lead. This is what the books say you're supposed to do as a leader. This is what they expect me to do. This is how they expect me to lead. So you feel like an imposter because you're carrying around this false identity. And the problem with a false identity is it doesn't have a backstory, it doesn't have experience, and it doesn't have evidence underneath it. It's just like spouting out facts. If somebody digs into one of those facts and how you've come to know it, you don't tend to have a defense for it. So it's a thin veil. And your brain knows it. Your brain knows that you lack this prediction and response. So it's setting off these threat alarms, which kind of manifest as feeling like being an imposter because you are being an imposter. So what do you need to do instead? Well, you need to come from a place of unbreakable and unshakable certainty. And the way that you come from that place is to communicate from stuff that you've got experience in and evidence in. And when you come from a place of experience and evidence, you come from a place of skill because you've accumulated that experience and evidence over time of being successful doing those things. So when I help someone to deal with imposter syndrome, what I'm doing is I'm really helping them to document those areas in which they have the greatest level of skill, where they have the greatest level of unbreakable and unshakable certainty. And you can do that yourself. You can start documenting those things now. So if you are feeling like an imposter, it's because that's who you're being. If you want to change that, start the process of documenting unbreakable and unshakable certainty in your life, and you'll notice a change really, really quickly. I hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.